What's going on, everybody? John here. I'm back with another What Sold video. This video format will be slightly different. I'm not going to be able to get into as much of the details, breakdown of each item. My other laptop is just not in commission, and that's where I've got that file saved. But that's okay. I do have a screenshot on my phone here of what my overall numbers were. And so these sales are from June 18th to June 24th. And things picked back up a little bit. I mean, I had a pretty slow week the week before, and you know, it was weird because it was like a really good week and then a really slow week where sales were under half of what I had done, and then it did rebound pretty well this week. So definitely up in items, 9 eBay sales and 22 Poshmark items sold. Couple of bundles in there. So overall sales were $615.25, and so over 31 items. That's around a $20 buy or average sale price, but there's some cheap items in there as well. $267.51 in net profit. So the margin was a little bit lower this week, 43.5%. But that is to be expected because I actually went through on eBay and Poshmark and lowered some prices, giving out some aggressive offers. I was trying to kickstart some sales after that really slow week, and it definitely worked. I think even just going in and adjusting and revising some of those old listings wasn't even so much about the price drop. It was about just giving some new life into those old listings and kind of getting them boosted, because now the algorithm is picking up, you know, some of those older ones, it seems like. At least, you know, I'm getting shares on Poshmark of older items. I'm getting more views on those older items. And I really don't think the, you know, few dollars that I dropped the price on most of them is really making that difference. But hey, whatever. I sold some old stuff, moved some old inventory, and I'm happy about that. So I'm going to go ahead and run through some of my sales here. Yeah, so again, $615.25 in sales for $267.51 in net profit for the week. I will take it. All right, so yeah, I'm not even going to show every item because some of them were kind of crappy, but I will skim through each one and talk about them. We had the Beatles Rock Band for Nintendo Wii. Sold this for $11.81. Not a big game of any, you know, of any value, but hey, made a few dollars off of that. I sold one of these New With Tags NHL hockey hats. This is one that I picked up in that recent buy, so Sunday's video would have been a yard sale haul, community yard sale, and some thrift stores. I picked up a bunch of these hats for $1 a piece, and I sold this LA Kings New With Tags hat for $15 plus $3 shipping. I sold an Oregon Trail 2 PC game for like $4. Not even going to talk about that one. Sold a Ninja Turtles Nickelodeon t-shirt, a men's medium, for $7. This Knox Rose shirt, this isn't a medium, so Knox Rose typically doesn't do very well in medium or below. You know, really large or extra large is even better. So I did have this one for a while, but I made some money on it. I sold it for $15. Buyer paid $15 in shipping, and actually I was able to save a little bit on the shipping, so I made almost $10 profit on it. Sold another one of these hats. This is a New With Tags Ottawa Senators hat, and this one, you know, I'm taking offers on these. They cost me $1, so this one someone had kind of aggressively counter-offered a couple of times, and I was like, am I going to hold out for $2 more? No, so I sold it for $12 plus shipping. Still a, you know, good profit there, $7 or $8 after fees, whatnot. This Ralph Lauren Active cable knit full zip red sweater. Well, I want to tell you, you can see from the backdrop on that video, or on that picture, you know, that's been kicking around for a while. I've had that probably for like 9 months, and it has sold 2 times previously. One time the person was like, oh, I didn't mean to buy that, can we cancel? And the other time someone didn't pay. So I'm so happy to see this finally go, and it is shipped out. Like, they can't cancel now. I sold it for $15 plus shipping. I still made a few dollars on it, maybe like $3 or $4. I'm just happy to see it go. Here's another item that had previously sold, and then the buyer didn't pay. And this is this new with tags Tommy Hilfiger, this TH Flex, like kind of golf shorts. And the TH Flex is like kind of a elastic waistband, or at least like some good stretch to the waist. But I sold it for 25 bucks plus shipping, so I did end up making about $15 to $16 net profit on that. Here's one. This was a really quick sale, and maybe I could have got more for these, but honestly, I mean, when I listed them, put them, you know, when I was doing comp searches, I mean, I thought this is about the range I was going to get. So I listed them for, I think, like 28 or somewhere around there, and I took an offer of 25. And it's these torrid capri, like this denim capris in a size 20 with like this little zip ankle and a bow detail there. Just, you know, very unique looking piece. Torrid does really well in the plus sizes, and or maybe that's all they sell, I don't know, but yeah, sold for 25, and these sold same day as listing, so that was cool. The buyer did pay almost $25 to ship these to the US as well. Okay, and so another item that sold, this would also be in that last pickup video from Sunday, and these are these 1999 Burger King exclusive 23 karat gold plated Pokemon cards. So this was a Pikachu, and the box rough on this, I picked up 3 of these for $5 each and listed them for $25 each. I took an offer of $22.50 plus shipping to the US. So by the time it's all said and done, I'm already in the good about 10 bucks. My things are paid for, and or maybe not 10. I'm up a few dollars already. Everything's paid for, and now anything that I sell the other 2 for, I have 2 Jigglypuffs as well, and those will all be pure profit. So that was a good little find, and that sold within a few days. I actually could have sent an offer on that sooner, but I was working with somebody on Facebook Marketplace, which, God, I hate using Facebook Marketplace because it's just such a mess around, you know. People just love to F with you there, and they say they're going to do this, they're going to send money, you can ship it, blah, 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 and then they just end up either ghosting you or just stringing you along, and I hate using Facebook Marketplace, but sometimes I do. Anyway, after about 3 days with this one woman who was clearly just messing around, I just told her, okay, we're done here, and I archived that message, sent that offer to this buyer on eBay, and sold it. All right, next up, this was a good sale. This was a new with tags Athleta Coaster Luxe V-neck sweatshirt in a size medium. I had picked this up about a month ago, I would say, at a thrift store about an hour away, and I actually did pay up for it. I paid like $13, I think, plus taxes. And when I say pay up, I mean that's not even like a lot of money. That's a good price for this, but my local thrift store that I do most of my sourcing with, my average buy cost is about $6.50. So I did pay twice what I would normally pay, but it was still a good price because I sold it for $59.72 plus shipping to the US. So I think, like I say, my sheet with all my breakdown is not available, but I think I ended up profiting somewhere around 31 to 32 net profit on that. Okay. And let's see here. I think that might be it for the eBay. Let me double check. Okay. Yes, that is it. And actually, technically, that Athleta sweater wasn't part of this week, so just ignore that one. All right, let's move over to Poshmark. Okay, so Poshmark was great. Like I said, I think there was 22 items that sold on that for the week. First up was this J. Crew linen cotton blend blue-gray shorts in a women's US 8. These sold for $25. My buy cost on shorts is $6.33, so that was basically like a 4x on that, so that was good. Next was this Prana men's XL, kind of like a plaid corduroy. This was a nice shirt, and if it was in my size, I definitely would have kept it for myself, but it was an extra large. I've had it for not too long, but honestly, it didn't get a whole lot of traction, so this repeat buyer, someone who's bought from me before, offered me $15 for it. I took it. You know, I'm earning like $7 profit on that, so that's fine. The next one, this was kind of an exciting sale. So back in, right on New Year's Eve, I think it was, I bought a bundle. I bought like 11 things from Tabs McCaffrey on one of her live shows on Poshmark, and just a huge bundle. And one of these items was this new with tags, Joe's Flawless Curvy Skinny Jeans. And yeah, so my average buy cost, I think, on that bundle was somewhere just under the $9 mark. And I sold these for $59 on Poshmark, so that was great. So that bundle's already half paid for. All right, and then next up was this Ralph Lauren women's long-sleeved dress with like the ruched side, and there was no size tag on this, but I gave dimensions. It was like a small to medium. Anyway, I sold it for 25 bucks, so that was good. Next was this new with tags 511 Tactical Series pants in a women's 12, and would have picked these up within about the last month for just over $7 and sold them for 31. This was another either same day sale or maybe the day after, but man, Torrid just flies off the shelf. And this one I didn't even really know because it's, you know, it will be much more of a niche market, but yeah, this new with tags Torrid Harley Quinn, like this long sleeve tee, this sold for 20 bucks. I picked it up thinking, yeah, I'll probably get 20 for it, maybe a little bit less. Paid $5 for it. Wanted to just kind of test it out, branch out, like how far will Torrid go? And it seems like it will go anywhere, which is great. So yeah, sold that very quickly for $20. Can't complain there. Next was this this bundle. This was a woman who had, you know, we'd worked together a little bit, added some items, removed some items from the bundle, finally landed on these 3 items, which was great. One of them was a very new listing. I think it had only been up a couple days. This We the Free oversized lightweight floral tank. And then the other 2 items were these polo jeans coat, this Ralph Lauren, like this paisley sort of print. I've had these for a long time, as you can see in the backdrop of that photo. Kind of cool though. And then these Lane Bryant, very kind of similar prints, but obviously just slightly different. But those I haven't had as long, but still probably a good 3 or 4 months. So I gave a pretty good deal on those. I sold that bundle for $60, and so my earnings on that after the 20% fee is $48. Back out my buy cost, it's about a net profit of $30 on that bundle. So yeah, selling those things individually, I would have made more money, but I like to move items, and I like doing bundles for people on Poshmark. It's great. All right, next was another one of these new with tags NHL hats, and it was the Edmonton Oilers and this Patagonia shirt. Now this Patagonia shirt, I had quite a few lowball offers on it, and I was kind of getting annoyed with it. I basically used this hat, which was $1 buy cost, as sort of bait to get what I wanted to get out of the sweater. So like I had the hats listed at $20 a piece, but quite honestly, I can just call the hat a wash. It cost me $1, and I was able to sell the sweater or the shirt for where I wanted to. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it with that, and sold that bundle for 26 bucks. So my earnings is $20, and yeah, I've profited, you know, 15 or so. Next are these J. Jill denim jeans, these women's 14 cropped white jeans with like a raw hem. And I've had them for a while, sold them for 17, basically doubling up on those. Now this was a cool one. This was a vintage, late 90s, early 2000s. I don't remember just yet, or at this moment what it was, but it was this Harley Davidson Cafe Las Vegas 2XL shirt, and I sold that for 27. Another bundle on Poshmark, so a couple of Harley items, this Deep V hoodie, which was a pretty recent pickup within the last, you know, probably 3 weeks. And then this long sleeve tee, which probably more like, you know, a couple months. And then these Prana jeans, which I picked these Prana jeans up at a Salvation Army probably like, you know, 5-6 months ago. I think I paid $2 for them. And I only got them because they were that cheap. I knew they were going to take a long time to sell. But anyway, I was happy to essentially give away those jeans as part of this bundle to sell the other 2 items. So I sold those items for 50 bucks. Not bad. This 511 tactical shirt. This was like a snap-up orange kind of outdoor shirt. Sold for 18. I didn't expect to get a ton of money for that, but yeah, I was happy with 18. Next to these men's Carhartt scrubs, these were a pretty recent pickup as well, and I got 22 for them. And now these Athleta black yoga kind of joggers, or not even quite joggers, they were like capris. I had these for quite a while, and I didn't have the style name, and I couldn't find the style name, of course. Once I looked it up after someone made the offer, I realized, oh, okay, I probably could have gotten more for these, but I've had them for a long time, so I sold them for 15 bucks. I've made a few dollars on them, and that's fine. And now next, this was another very quick sale. This was Lane Bryant, the Flex Magic Waistband Curvy Fit jeans in a size 28. They were a high-rise boot cut, so they had a lot of things going for them, and sold them for 22. Sold these Ariat jeans. This is one that I had recently just gone and dropped the price by like 10% or whatever it was. And then all of a sudden it started getting the crap shared out of it, and it ended up selling really quickly for $36. I've had these for a while, and I thought these Ariat jeans would go faster than this. I've probably had them for almost 6 months, but I'm not complaining with a $36 sale. Another long tail item was this And One jacket, this full zip basketball warm-up jacket, track jacket, in a men's 2XL. So I've had this for a long time, as you can see from the backdrop, probably like October or November of last year. And, you know, I mean, obviously the pick quality and the listing quality wasn't there compared to what I'm doing these days, but I got $17 for it, so I've made almost $10 on it. But yeah, okay. So that is the sales for this week, June 18th to 24th. 600 and whatever it was, $15 or $6.25. Let's see here. Yeah, $6.15 and 25 cents. Definitely better than last week, so I'm happy with that. And I've had a few good sales already this week to start off. Sunday is the first day of the week as I calculate it, and I sold a few items already, and a couple of pretty decent ones. One of them, actually, that I talked about in this video that I didn't mean to. So, yeah, anyway, things are looking up again, and hopefully just moving some items for a little bit cheaper and just refreshing those old listings continues to pay off. And I don't mind having a slightly lower margin week to get those sales numbers back up and get things moving. So that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Appreciate all the support on the channel, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.